Cardio or weights? Which one actually burns more fat? Wrong question. And the fact that you're even asking it is probably the reason your fat loss has stalled for months. By the end of this video, you'll know the real lever, and it's not the one you think. You've heard it all. Cardio melts fat fastest. Weights make you bulky. Fasted cardio burns more. An hour on the treadmill a day is the bare minimum. 4 claims repeated in every gym, every comment section, every fitness guru reel, and exactly 0 of them survive contact with actual physiology. Here's what's actually happening in your body. Cardio is a bonfire. It burns hot and bright while you're doing it, then goes out the second you stop. Weight training is a bed of coals. It burns less during the session but keeps glowing for hours afterward. Scientists call this the afterburn effect. Your body keeps burning extra calories just repairing the muscle you worked long after you've left the gym. So when someone tells you cardio burns more fat, they're only counting the fire, not the coals. This is why the cardio vs weights debate is broken from the start. It's not a competition, it's 2 different tools solving 2 different problems. Cardio burns more calories per minute right now in the room. Weights burn less per minute but protect and build the muscle that keeps your metabolism running higher every single day, forever. Pick based on speed, you win today. Pick based on muscle, you win every day after. Most people don't know this trade-off exists, and that single gap in knowledge is exactly what makes 90% of cardio-only dieters end up smaller but not leaner. Here's what smaller but not leaner actually looks like. You cut calories, you run for months, the scale drops, but so does your muscle, right alongside the fat. The result? You weigh less, but you look softer, not more defined. People call this skinny fat. And it's not a body type. It's a direct consequence of losing weight without anything telling your body to keep the muscle. And here's the part that makes it worse. Once this happens, it gets harder to fix every time you repeat the same mistake. Here's the part that actually traps people. The more chronic cardio you do, the more your body quietly adapts. It makes you move less everywhere else without you noticing. Less fidgeting, less walking around the house, less unconscious movement throughout the day. Scientists call this neat compensation. So you add more cardio, expecting more results, and your body secretly cancels part of it out behind your back. This is why people running 5 days a week for months can plateau just as hard as someone doing nothing at all. So if more cardio doesn't guarantee more fat loss, what actually does? The lever that actually works is the same one from the start of every fat loss conversation: calorie deficit. But how you create that deficit determines what's left of you at the end of it. Prioritize strength training first. It protects the muscle that keeps your metabolism running while you're in a deficit. Add cardio second, not as the main event, but as a top-up. Extra calories burned without extra muscle lost. Flip that order and you're not dieting smarter, you're just losing weight slower and softer. Strength training only protects muscle if you actually challenge it. Same weight, same reps, every week, and your body has no reason to keep that muscle around. This is called progressive overload, and skipping it is the most common reason people lift for months and still end up looking the same as the cardio-only crowd. Add a little more weight, a few more reps, a slightly harder variation, consistently, not aggressively. And that's the difference between training and just moving weights around for an hour. So here's everything, compressed. 1. Strength train 3 to 4 times a week, and add a little more challenge every week, not every day, just consistently over time. 2. Add cardio on top, 2 to 3 sessions a week for extra calorie burn and heart health, not as your main fat loss tool. 3. If you plateau, don't just add more cardio. Check your overload progress, check your sleep, check your recovery, because your body might just be quietly adapting again, exactly like it did with the running. Stay in your deficit, protect your muscle, and let cardio support the process instead of carrying it alone. Remember the question from the start? Cardio or weights? Now you know why that was never the real question. The real lever was always the deficit, And the real decision was always whether you let that deficit burn fat alongside your muscle or instead of it. Strength train first, add cardio second. Progress both slowly, consistently, and the version of you at the end of this isn't just smaller, it's actually leaner. New videos drop every week. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next myth we take down.